So when the Surrealism movement starts in 1924 in Paris, there's really no such thing as Surrealist sculpture. There's Surrealist painting, Surrealist poetry, Surrealist writing, Surrealist drawing, but not sculpture, and that's for two fairly obvious reasons. One is that Surrealism is concerned with dreams, and it's difficult if you think of Magritte's dreams of a torso and a tuba and a chair hanging in the sky. How would you make that in sculpture? Very difficult. Secondly, Surrealism is very much concerned with the automatic, with trying to spill your unconscious out onto the canvas or onto the paper without really thinking about things. Very difficult to do that in sculpture because sculpture is concerned with time. It takes a long time to make a work like this. It's quite deliberate. It involves craftsmanship. And when you get into craftsmanship, it's quite difficult to transfer ideas about dreams and the automatic and the subconscious into it, into sculpture, into 3 dimensions.
Giacometti started producing objects which he said occurred to him in dreams and that he would replicate exactly as he had imagined them. And André Breton, who was the sort of figurehead of the Surrealist movement, was fascinated by this and very quickly wanted Giacometti to be part of what was happening in the Surrealist group at that time.
Probably originally called Object without base, it's become known as Object to be disposed of or Object to be destroyed. It's got a number of titles, all used by Giacometti. And what is it? It's a piece of wood with light holes in one side. It's got 1 horn on the front, as you can see, and 2 horns on the back. Very mysterious, very phallic, obviously. And I think it relates also to African sculptures, to stools that were made by the Senufo tribe. And Giacometti has completely subverted the meaning of the stool, and that you've got this little horn which would be rather painful to sit on. And I think that's part of the meaning as well. So it's supposed to be funny but mysterious, peculiar, sexually aggressive. Now Giacometti didn't actually make many sculptures like this. There's just about maybe 20 sculptures from this period before he starts on his famous Thin Men, which he's probably best known for. So this is a particularly rare one.
Woman with Her Throat Cut is probably one of Giacometti's darkest and most macabre sculptures. It depicts a woman lying on her back with her legs splayed out, and it appears that something very violent has happened to her. It's very ambiguous as to what's happened, and I guess it's up to the viewer when they look at the work to think about what may have happened to her.
She's got this look like a Venus flytrap, or the kind of man trap that you put your foot into and it closes on you. It looks as if she's suffered, but looks as if she can submit you to suffering as well. It's a nasty, unpleasant thing. I think once you've seen it, it's something that you don't forget easily, which is the mark of great sculpture.